Hello, astrology explorers. Welcome back to another week of predictions. Here we're going to review September 6th through September 12th. But before I say anything else, please subscribe. When you subscribe, it lets me know that what I'm talking about is of interest, and most importantly, that you love this video by pressing the like button and the bell notification so you always know when these videos post. There'll be upcoming videos for monthly astrology as well as some awesome astrology predictions for all 12 signs under the Venus transit into Scorpio, which I think is going to be super fabulous. You know, if you really like the sadness of Venus in Scorpio, which we're going to go into this video a little bit so you get a little bit of a preview. So now let's go right into it, astrology explorers, letting you know that this week we're going to start with a big bang. Mars in Virgo will be trine Pluto in Capricorn. This is like probably the most motivational we're going to feel this year. Get it together. You know, Mars is in Virgo in an action sign. Yes, it's a feminine sign, but we do have to realize that Virgo is the organizer of the zodiac. So it's very active in its more feminine quality. It's like the backup singer for the main player, main singer in the band. You know that she's going to know which note you missed. So she's going to sing the right note, right? So make sure that you know that while Mars is in Virgo, it will be trine Pluto in Capricorn. This timing is perfect for those of you that are really looking to set goals, that are looking to evaluate how far they've come since they've created the goals at the beginning of the year. And most importantly, since the spring equinox, as the fall equinox is coming, how have you changed? How have you grown over the last few months? And where are you headed to? This is supported by the moon in Virgo during this time. So you got this emotional part of you, the moon, as well as the active, motivated part of you, Mars. They're both in Virgo. They're asking us to take a chance, take a leap, and really plan out and evaluate where we are. And then, of course, we're followed up by the full moon in Virgo, which is like super awesome. I mean, this is like shining a huge light on the life-changing plans that we've been taking up. You know, where are you headed from here on out? We are harvesting what we have grown or what we have put into the earth over the last few months, and taking advantage of all of those experiences and all of the conversations we've had and all of the ways we've done it. I would say during this time, you want to reorganize your closet, look at how you're living in your house, look at how you're eating, because it's a lot of health, focused energy with Virgo, since it does rule, the sixth house of health. And it's all about how you live in your day-to-day life. It's not like the 12th house, which is sort of the results of how you live. This is more of your day-to-day routines, your habits that really impact your health. Now, if you have habits that are negative, if you have habits that, you're eating junk food every day, if you're looking at yourself in the mirror and you're not happy with what you see, if you're trying to be a better version of yourself and you're not sure where to go, step into the power of this Virgo new moon and evaluate where you are. Write out some awesome goals for yourself. And then once the full moon in Virgo comes, we can go back and look at what we did during these days, what plans we made, and see where we're at. If you're interested in more information on how you can use this Virgo energy, please leave a comment below so that I can share that with you guys. Moving on, just take this Virgo energy and focus it. Give it time, let it grow. This is what you have seeded throughout this year and where you want to be in your next sort of phase of life. Winter is coming. So if we don't establish healthy goals now, once we're all stuck inside, what sort of thing is going to motivate and push you are going to be the goals you've set under this wonderful new moon. Now we move on as we take a step into the rest of the week. The moon is going to move into Libra, so that emotional self of us is going to be more focused on making plans with our lovers, on looking at our established relationships from a deeper perspective and giving them time. And, it's a great time for a wonderful date in the middle of the week, to have a great conversation with your partner, to look at, how and what ways you are being supported in your relationship, what ways you're supporting your relationships, and then think of ways to be more romantic, to be more connected, for you and your partner. And then we're moving through the week, and Venus enters Scorpio on September 10th. Like I said, I want to go deep diving into this, but to give you a little preview, this planet of love is entering steamy Scorpio. It's not necessarily the most comfortable sign, since it's not in its exaltation. It's more like its detriment, since it's the sign after that, after Libra. And it's sort of, yes, is going to increase your passion, because Scorpio is ruled by Mars, so you're going to be a little bit more passionate during this time, but not necessarily in the best way. You want to make sure you check yourself at the door, check your attitude, check the way you're talking to your loved ones, to your lovers, to your partners, to all of the people that you really work with. And whatever sign it's hitting, house it's hitting, make sure that you analyze and sit down and say, okay, how have I been a little more aggressive than I need to be? As passionate as Venus can be, once it's combined with that Scorpio energy, it can become a little more dark. So you want to make sure that you're leaning into the positive vibrations of this transit, which are more about being passionate about what you're doing, looking to support others in uncovering their own baggage, as well as, helping them heal. I feel like it's a more healing energy, because Venus is such a loving and caring representation of all of the planets. And then, of course, be more reflective of yourself. How are you not being your best self within your relationships? How is your anger or your unwillingness to participate fully, or even just the secrets that you're keeping that, are affecting you and your partner? What are those things that you're not facing that are stopping you from enjoying your relationships? Look at yourself on a more deep level. I always put wonderful reflective questions so that you can journal about this week below. And this week I was really inspired. I put 10 down there. So, look at the description of the video so that you can do some journaling this week. I love to journal about what's going on in the astros. It's really fun. And it helps me to reflect on, like, okay, so what's actually going on? Like, why am I so mad about something? Well, Venus is in Scorpio. You might be overreacting. Take advantage and look at this as an opportunity, not as a, setback that you can take to become the better version of yourself within your relationships and within the areas of life that Scorpio is hitting you. Then as the week goes on, the moon is in Scorpio, which again, it's going to add more weight to that emotional level. And this is going to be from the 10th and the 11th. So you're really going to be feeling this heavy feeling through the end of the week, where your emotions and all your needs are probably going to be front and center when it comes to your love life. And then finally, on September 12th, moon is going to give us a little bit of relief and enter Sagittarius, which will be a little bit more free-spirited, a little bit more fun, something that will be less intense and less sort of overbearing. So hopefully, this week, although not smooth, will go a little bit better, because you're listening to this video, you're going to be aware of it, you're going to be checking your attitude and your ideas at the door and saying, okay, is this really how I feel, or is there a better way to express this that's less Scorpio? Or, well, not less Scorpio, because Scorpio can also be great, revelation. It can bring you a little bit of transformation as well. So maybe the higher version of of the Scorpio energy, which is transformative and supportive of your life. Now, as I said at the top of the video, we've got a lot of different energies going on this week. We've got that Virgo health-focused energy, and we end up in that Scorpio transformative energy. But overall, I would say this week is about making your move and really deciding what your next steps are. This is sort of a halfway mark in the zodiac, where we can really step into, or rather it's more before the halfway mark, which would be Libra, but you know what I'm saying. We're looking at where we've been and what we're going to become. And I hope that this week brings you that positive transformational energy, and that you really lean into all of the opportunities that you have when you really evaluate and optimize your life with the Virgo energy, and then transform your life with that Scorpio energy of, the moon being in Scorpio, Venus being in Scorpio as well. Now, thank you so much for listening to this video and for hopefully transforming your life. As you know, there is an article for the new moon in Virgo, which is on Medium. The link is below. And you can also get your own astrology reading if you go to my Instagram page and just send a direct message. You can also email me if you're interested as well at bellastar.astro@gmail.com. And of course, I'm a part of a wonderful podcast called the Astro Read, which is super fun for me. I love the Astro Read. Our video on Jennifer Lopez and her love life has garnered so many views, and I'm hoping that people are able to get their transformative, energy from it, because it has a lot of information about love and astrology and how it affects us in our lives. Thank you so much for listening to this video, Astro Explorers, and I really look forward to making the next one. If there's any ideas you have about what you'd like to learn about astrology, what you'd like to do, please leave a comment below. And of course, don't forget to subscribe. I love all of my subscribers, and I'm so grateful for all of you guys. I feel so supported, and I'm really excited about the videos that are coming up. I'm trying my best to expand on the offerings that I have: monthly astrology, astrological knowledge, and even astrological history. I am obsessed with looking at astrological events, or rather events in history, and comparing them to the astrology. So hopefully I can bring some of those awesome videos. And you guys, if you're interested, please comment below. Let me know what points in history you are interested in learning more about astrologically, and also what things you'd like to learn. Again, subscribe and have a wonderful week. My astrology explorers, you can continue the conversation on Instagram at bellastar astrology. Thank you. Bye.